So we're back in WINCO now, and people are being really, really loud. Sorry about that. But we are back at my favorite section, which is the dried bulk spice section. That's always a good thing to check out if you have a WINCO in your neighborhood. So in the first video, we looked at some of the preps that WINCOs have. Your local WINCO actually may have more of the Augustin's dried food. I think the pricing's really good on it, and it gives you that instant gratification of being able to pick it up now rather than ordering it directly from Augustin Farms or from Amazon. Again, we're in the bulk section. This is a place where you might want to go for prepping, and we're going to look at the fact that they have fresh ground honey roasted peanut butter. Peanut butter is always a good prep item. They have cashew butter, and they have almond butter. So it's all different prices. I think the fresh ground natural peanut butter is a pretty good price at $1.88 a container or a pound. 11 fluid ounces. You notice they've kind of shaved off an ounce or two here and there on most of the items that you buy in every store. So there's a double whammy of inflation going on. You're getting a lot less for a lot more. Now, going again, here's some more bulk items. These are generally in the bulk section of your store, and you can get things like Thai rice in the big bag. So if you're into rice, if you're gonna use it for barter, or if you're gonna use it for storage, remember that rice doesn't keep as long as you might think it does. So I would recommend that you put it into those big 5-gallon buckets and put a few oxygen absorbers in it, because it's very susceptible. You know, as you know, rice is used if you drop your iPhone in water or whatever. People put it in rice, a bag of rice, to absorb the humidity. Well, that's what rice does on its own. So be very careful storing rice. And that being said, they have not only rice, but they have whole wheat flour in bulk bags. They have birdseed in bulk bags. They have oats. So for those of you that are really into, you have big families or you're into prepping, don't miss WINCO for that. This is the dog food, dog treats. Very, very important. We always forget our pets when we're prepping, or at least I do. Don't forget your pets, and get some bulk dog food. Get some things that your dog will like when it's all cooped up. When the zombies are outside, you're not going to let your dog out. So here's something that I kind of like. It may have too much salt in it. Check the ingredients on these if you're very sensitive to certain ingredients, or if you're worried about too many calories or too much fat or too much sugar. But these are really good. This is the bulk veggie chip mix, and it's really actually very tasty. So there's nuts and all that good stuff. And as I said before, there's buckets, there's all kinds of lids and things like that. Depending on your local WINCO, you will have all of these items. So this is WINCO number 2 video. And, we really should, while we're in here, just, make mention of the fact that in most places, if you have a WINCO, it is hands down the cheapest place to buy food in general, and also for your prep. Now, this is something else most of the WINCOs have: bulk coffee and bulk loose tea, and this is really good stuff. I love this tea. So if you're into herbal teas, you want to store some, especially if you've got a dehydrator, this is great. Buy a bunch of bulk tea, put it in your not your dehydrator, but your vacuum sealer. If you've got a vacuum sealer, it's just absolutely perfect for your coffee, beans, for your ground coffee, and for your tea. And finally, for canned vegetables, usually I have found that there aren't too many places that sell them as cheaply as WINCO. So if it's always a good thing to have a lot of canned items. Dried potatoes. There's pasta, and let's just go down this aisle. I think this is where you're going to find salsa, again, beans, tortillas, all that good stuff. So don't overlook WINCO when it comes to prep. right? But you never know. One year I actually bought a lot of individual Mountain House dried food here. Very good price, a whole lot cheaper than buying it off of a camping store. So, you know, the key to prepping, I think, is to do it cheaply enough that it doesn't impact your normal grocery budget any more than it has to. So with that said, this is Tammy coming at you live from the Hemet Live, coming at you from the Hemet WINCO, where I'm saying, you know, be prepared. And as the economic ninja likes to say, be prepared, don't be scared, get everything in order, and shop wisely.